Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. Your daily updates this weekend. I hope you're all having a good weekend. We'll do a full update on Bitcoin for this week, but in general, right now, the situation is quite tough. All right. Just to start off with, Thursday we have some major economic events, or at least some significant events, with the continuing and the initial jobless claims. And then on Friday, not that much. I mean, we have some other interesting economic news events in general throughout the week, but not really interesting for Bitcoin. And as expected, or at least what was a realistic possibility, is that so far, since the Friday close, we've barely seen any momentum. All right, you can see also on the 1 hour time frame here that there was some volatility throughout the markets, and also for Bitcoin. You can also see that the Bitcoin dominance, for example, actually fluctuated a bit. So that did cause some movements, all right? So Ethereum, for example, was relatively strong, but there's no significant movement. And you can also see that the volume for Bitcoin, as expected as well, has dropped down by a huge amount. It's now down to 12 billion, a little bit less even. So what that means is that we will see volatility again. Now, last time around on Monday, what you could see is that there just was some volatility in general, and then a big sell-off. I think this Monday can be a bit better. Now, if you purely look at the technicals, we're not looking great, all right? Because we had a significant bearish breakout below this level right here, around 66,000, but especially like between 67 and 66,000. So also 66,500, for example, there's a ton of resistance there. So to break above that, it's going to be difficult, especially in market circumstances like these, where we are quite illiquid, and just in general, there's not a lot of momentum going around. So why do I still think that we have a good chance to actually do something then? It's for two reasons, and that's first of all that it seems like we will get some positive Ethereum ETF news soon, which will obviously impact Ethereum more. But that should still be a bullish news event for the market as a whole. So I also do think that that Bitcoin can see some strength from that. And then apart from that, the total altcoin index, right? So the total 3 is also nearing some very major support levels here, which I would be very surprised, even though, and we talked about that plenty last week, even though I don't think that the market is that healthy right now. And I think that most of the confirmations we've gotten in the last week are bearish. I would be very surprised if we don't get at least one significant support touch from here. So that will obviously also have an impact on Bitcoin, assuming that, even if the Bitcoin dominance drops down, Bitcoin will probably still be bullish. It won't be bearish. And there's a good chance that if you take a look at the Bitcoin dominance right now, it's quite bullish. So that Bitcoin will outperform as well if the altcoin market bounces. So that's why I think some sort of a scenario like this, where basically we take some sort of and there's no indication of this right now, all right? But I do think that there's a significant chance we get some sort of a reclaim above 66,500 and 67,000. And if we get that, so it is very conditional, then some more bullish momentum is to be expected. Then we could see a move up to 68, 69,000, get some short-term bullish momentum, because I don't really see a possibility for Bitcoin to break above 71,500, but all right. So then that's possible, all right. But like I said, we have to wait for this. Volume is very low. New capital inflows will come in the next 24 hours probably, if that's going to be bullish, and if we see some bullish momentum brewing, which we will still get to tomorrow as well in my video, then something that we just spoke about is possible. I think it's best to assume that we're going to drop down lower. All right, like I said last week with the news, that was relatively bearish. The dollar strength index is still relatively strong, so that's not great for the markets. So I would assume that this breakout will stick and that will drop down lower into 64,000. But due to the overall technicals of the market right now, I do think a bounce is coming. And hopefully that's from here. Could be from 64,000 as well. That depends on the next 24 hours. I will keep you updated on that, so don't worry too much about that yet. For now, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and bye.